What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tanya Lady T, and it's Thursday morning. I just wanted to jump on right quick and just say hey to everybody. Thanks to all my new subscribers, and thank y'all for watching my videos and sharing my videos and your positive feedback on my videos. And as y'all know, or for those who don't, Tuesday, September 6th was my birthday, and I am the beautiful age of 46. Glad, proud, and happy about it. I tell the Lord thank you for yet another year and counting. But I did want to come on real quick and just touch bases with you all. My mother and I will be hitting the road first thing early Friday morning, which is tomorrow. We're going to Atlanta. I have a cousin, and of course, that's where I'm from. I'm from Atlanta. And my cousin's son has lupus, and he is very, very ill. He's about 20. How old is he? He's 22 or 23 years old, and he's not doing very well. And she just summoned us. She needs her family. My cousin needs her family around her, because you know, I hate to even speak it, but anyway, she's preparing for some things that she's having a challenge with, and she needs her family. So I told my mom, I said, well, look, I still got some good vacation time left for this year, for this calendar year. I said, you know, let's go ahead on, and I'll take off Friday, and let's hit it. Let's do it. And I know it's crazy, but I live in North Carolina, and Georgia, where she lives, is about a good 7 hours away. When I get it in my mind, when I embrace it, let me tell you, when I hit the road, I'm on the road. You hear what I'm saying? And I normally, y'all ready for this? I normally do a straight drive-through. I don't stop. I just prepare myself. Like today, I'll probably stop eating. I'll probably eat lunch, and then probably eat something before 5 o'clock. And then, you know, I'll just drink liquids, fluids, maybe some fruit or something. Nothing too heavy. And when I get up in the morning, I'm ready to roll. And I'll have all those liquids cleared out of my body. I'll bring a large cup of ice, and I will hydrate myself with ice. Now, of course, if my mom needs to stop, then we'll stop. But normally, she has a nice, big, comfortable car, and I embrace it. You know, I hate driving long distance, but when we got some stuff going on with family, you do what you need to do and make it happen. So I probably will be off the grid for I probably won't do another video until maybe Monday, because on the way down there we'll be in prayer, because in other words, we don't know what we're going to face when we get there Friday. We could be walking into a situation where you know, he has expired, but like I said, I don't want to speak it. We believe the report of the Lord, and if that is what it is well. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to touch bases with you all and let you know that I'll be off the grid for a while, and you know, and if you know, if something changes and I'm able to show little bits and pieces, clips of where we go and stuff like that, I may elect to do that. But if not, you know, we're going down there on a mission for family. Amen. And then on the flip side, talking about family, of course, y'all know, or I've spoken about, I've got nephews, young adult male nephews, of course, and we were just talking. They love the show Power. I love it too. But anyway, we were talking, and you know, we were just communicating about crime and how these younger teenage boys, I mean, even in the state in which I reside, which is North Carolina, and just all over. And in here, especially in Chicago, you got these 15 and 16-year-olds just committing cold-blooded murder. So we were just talking, and and I asked them how they felt about it. Are some of these young teenage boys, this folks where their parents at? Just the normal questions. And so anyway, they got to talking about this show, The First 48. Now I know that's a very popular show. I haven't really gotten deep into it. My friend, he watches it, and sometimes he'll tell me about the different cases that they have on the show. But anyway, it's a very, very popular show, and a lot of people watch it. And I said, you know what? I said, I do like detective shows like that. I just hadn't got into that one for whatever reason. But anyway, one of my nephews let me know, said, well, yeah, he said, well, a lot of these teenage boys, they will watch these shows not just because they want to. I know some people will watch it because they're interested in forensic science, or they're interested in what do you need to do and work through and all that in the first 48. Suppose you want to be a detective or something. But honey, let me tell y'all something. He said that what's going on up here? I should have just went around just like they did. Daggone. Anyway, he said that they watched that show. Y'all ready for this? They watched the show to see how they can get away with stuff. Now, most people will watch a show because they're, like I said, they're interested in the subject matter, forensic files. I love watching that show because, my God, folks think they get away with murder, and one carpet fiber shows up on their shoe and linked them all the way back to the crime. Fascinating stuff. Very, very intricate, interesting job. But they actually watch for the first 48 so that they could find loopholes that the other people didn't utilize to get away with murder or crime. What? I said, you have got to be kidding me. They said, oh yeah. They'll sit around and watch First 48 and say, see, where he messed up at is X, Y, and Z. So I don't know what to do so I won't get caught. Because see, that show, it goes in depth of what the detectives and all the players involved have to do in order to find the suspects, know how to use tact, certain lines of questioning to figure out what happened. And it's got to be done in a certain amount of time, thus first 48 hours. Otherwise, if you don't gather all that information within the first 48, there's a possibility that you could lose that case, or whoever has done whatever could be further and further away and getting away with pretty much basically murder. So you have to get everything where everything is real hot and don't let the case get cold. So you have to be able to pounce on people. In other words, you're doing the detective work. That's what I surmise from this show. But when he told me that, yeah, a lot of these young boys and young folk, they sit up and watch that show so that they can be taking notes on what not to do in order to not get caught. And I said, now see, that's just like the devil. That's just like the word when it says that people sit around all day plotting mischief. Is that not what they're doing? But anyway, I just had to share that with you. That just blew my mind. I thought, daggone, you would think people watch stuff for edification or inspiration, or even if you are watching the show to say, thank God I don't live a life of crime and getting caught up with the wrong crowd and get in trouble that way. Most sane people try to run away from pain, try to run away from problems, try to run away from anguish and demise and crisis. Most people try to run away from that. But these jokers are watching these TV shows in order to gain knowledge on how to be a better criminal. Lord help us. Lord help us. But anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick and just chit chat with y'all. I don't want too much of nothing. Today is my Friday, which is Thursday, like I said. And again, just keep me and my family in prayer. My cousin's child's name is Xavius. If y'all just keep Xavius lifted in prayer, keep my cousin, her name is Keisha, keep her lifted in prayer. She is lamenting as a mother that perhaps is looking and staring at the possibility that her child will no longer be here. So we just pray that the Lord strengthen her. And you know what is so awesome about God? You know, I don't know for any of y'all who have lost a parent. I know what that feels like. I don't know what it would feel like to lose a child, but let me just say this about how awesome God is. Whatever we go through, lean and rest in God. Even if you are new and you don't have a relationship with God, just call out his name. Abba, Father. I know I haven't been all that I need to be, and I haven't even lived a life pleasing in your eyes, but I need your help now. And that's what's so awesome about God. He's faithful to be a very present help in our lives. We never needed a certain strength before. We never needed a certain type of endurance before until it's upon us. And thank God, God will give us the strength, or he will either buffer us from painful situations where we don't even have to absorb 100%. And that's a shout right there. I think about the things that happen in our lives, or happen with our family members, or happen with our own self. God is still faithful that he don't even allow us to handle, he don't even allow us to absorb 100% of the pain. Because when we take on his yoke, he said the affliction is just for a moment. It's much lighter. So even in that, you think about some of the things that you get heartbroken about, whether it be because of your children didn't do what they were supposed to do, or you got to help this one out of this horrible situation, and you think about how you feel. Even in that, God doesn't even allow you to feel 100% of that, because he's a buffer. You might only be receiving or feeling 50% of what it would have felt like. My God, that's to me, that's a shot right there, because I think about there's some things that if we had to take on it 100%, oh my God, it would destroy us. So we serve a God that is so faithful in his grace. Oh my God, his grace is sufficient. Anyway, don't want to hold you long. I just want to tell y'all I love you. I thank you for continuing to hang with your girl, Lady T. And I ask that, again, you share my channel. And may God bless you. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. Y'all have an awesome weekend. God bless.